Oh yeah, that's good. We didn't do that.
Welcome back to Still Whiskey. I'm Devin.
I'm Vince.
I'm Rich.
And today we are reviewing Conor McGregor's Proper 12, the Apple Edition. Is it good? Is it bad? We will see.
So today,
Not Irish.
Proper 12, Ireland-born, Irish apple,
All right, let me get
Oh
some
yeah, the
glasses
glasses.
here.
That'd be great.
Irish whiskey with natural apple flavors. I don't think we've actually ever done a flavored whiskey on the channel, so I think this is new for us.
And maybe the last time.
It may also be the last
You know
time.
what? It might punch you in the face. It might.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
It might submit your
It might
taste buds.
submit your taste buds. It might put you down for the count.
Have you been thinking about that all week?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'll also say I have not had. Have either of you had the regular
No.
proper? Oh my gosh, the smell coming out of the bottle!
Ooh.
Holy moly!
It smells
That
like a
is
candy apple.
That is apple. Green
so-
apples for sure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh. So I will say this.
TKO
One of my
over
favorite candies growing up was the caramel green apples.
Yeah. The suckers
And-
or the?
Oh, the suckers, yeah. And like, if it's anything like that,
You
like,
went heavy on that.
yeah.
This smells amazing.
I might.
Yeah, let's start small and then we'll see if we like to go for another.
Oh, it smells phenomenal.
Yeah, stop it.
What are you doing?
There you go.
So
This is how they all go though, is they all start with a great smell.
Oh, it's really.
no, but it doesn't smell as artificial, right? So one of the things I don't.
I mean, that is like green apple,
Listen,
like candy,
it's from
that's green
Connor,
apple.
what are
Jolly
you
Rancher.
doing?
Stop it! It's
Green apple Jolly Rancher all
It's
the way.
from the homeland. I have to support it.
Oh, it's.
It could be awful, but I have to get behind it.
I mean, I will say this.
This is 1,500 grams of sugar.
It
No,
does
it's
smell
not.
good. Like, if you like green apple, like, you
Which
will
I
love
do.
the
Do you know
smell.
what this reminds me
I
of?
love the green apple.
Do you know the
Jolly Ranchers.
No, I was gonna
Lollipops.
like high chews.
Oh,
The
yeah.
apple high
Oh,
chews. You
okay.
know the green
Yeah.
apple high chews?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Oh
like any of
my
those, if you
gosh.
like that green apple
Right?
smell, Laffy Taffy, High Chew, Jolly Rancher.
If you
the
like
caramel
candy-
Lunchbox.
Which I do.
I know.
Right?
I know.
30.
But then you go back and smell it again,
70
and it
proof.
smells like a stinky butt. Just a little. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it's just like you get past the green apple.
opposed to a non-stinky butt. Okay.
No, it's like, all right, we don't need to go down. There's an off smell that comes off
What do
behind
you
the green
think that
apple.
is?
It's,
a
like-
funk?
it's
It's
a
a funk.
funkiness,
Yeah.
yeah.
What is that? Is it oak? Like an oak funk?
No,
I don't
this
think
is-
there's
this
any
is
oak in
Irish.
that thing.
It's all Irish there. but
Okay, listen.
That's not how
Before
they
you
do
start
things.
mouthing off about Irish whiskey.
Ireborn. Is that how you say
Oh,
it?
actually, I just went to take a sip and I definitely.
Is that how you say it? Ireborn.
Irish? I'm not sure.
How do you say this in Gaelic?
Oh,
Is it
Oh.
smooth to the core?
it's not smooth to the core.
Is it crisp and fresh?
Can I get away with not trying it?
No, you cannot. It's part of the deal. Let us know in the comments if you've had this. If you like this, I feel conflicted. I want to support it really badly. I have so many good Irish whiskeys that I love that are on my shelf, but this is the first Irish product we bust out. Is that true?
It's not bad.
It's candy.
Oh, it's sure not good.
It's not.
I'll say this. I will say this. So, the only other flavored whiskeys that has any, like, popular things like that is going to be Crown, right?
Yeah.
They've got their apple. They've got their. I will say this tastes better than the green apple from Crown.
I will also say that on the finish, there's more caramel.
Yes.
Like, so was one of you mentioned the caramel? Like in my mind, I imagined those suckers, right? That had
Yeah.
caramel in the middle and then a hard candy
Yep.
on the outside.
Yep.
On the finish, you get that soft caramel in the middle.
Yep. It is better.
Oh.
It is better on the palate than it is on the nose. The nose is so sugary. It's overwhelming.
I like it. It's good. It's got that caramel at the end. It's the caramel apple pop.
I
Really?
don't support that.
I wouldn't be drinking a lot of it, but like for a small little piece, like if you're just wanting something sweet, it's
There's like a
And it's 35% alcohol, so it's only 70 proof.
True.
Like
True. And this was cheap. This was like a $28 bottle. Not super expensive. This is not something I'm going to sit and have a... You're like, hand them out. This is not something I'm going to reach for. I'm just being honest. It's not. Is it something that I know people that will reach for this? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Who?
My sister will reach for this.
I have a pour of it.
My brother will reach for this.
This is the thing, it's whiskey. It's not the highest proof. It's got a little bit of the Irishness to it. Like you get some of the, if you really kind of let it sit there for a minute, it's got a little bit of shortbreadiness that comes through.
On the very, very back end, but it's super light.
It is. It's got that. So if you like apple and you want to try an Irish, it's great. I would take this over Canadian whiskey. That's what I'm saying. It's like this over Canadian whiskey, I like a lot more.
Okay, wait a minute though. Would you take this over
Caribou?
Crown Peach?
But that's peach. This is apple.
I understand, but it's Canadian.
We put this against Crown Apple. I said this would win out versus Crown Apple.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I agree, but here's what I will say. I would love to taste a cocktail that somebody made and they with some sort of Irish whiskey and then with this as a liqueur mixer kind of a situation. I bet you could come up with a really good...
Yeah, using this instead of an apple like flavored liqueur or something like that,
Yes.
you're gonna have less syrupiness with it because it doesn't have the syrupiness, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's definitely infused heavily with that.
Yep.
But
it's
you
not.
can get that green apple cocktail without the sugary,
Yeah.
heart,
That would
hitting.
probably be
Oh
really
yeah.
good.
Yeah, no,
So I think that can be a great.
I have
use of it.
flavored whiskeys where it's all sugar all around the cap.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Ooh, yeah.
It's not.
this is not
It's
that.
not the pecan
It's not
whiskey.
that. No.
That pecan whiskey is horrible.
But it's all sugar. My brother went for
Yeah,
that too.
I know.
So he might like it.
Yeah. So like this it has the pieces of Irish to it. Like it's definitely apple forward. It would be interesting to try proper 12, not the flavored,
The regular.
to see what their whiskey tastes like.
Yeah.
But for an apple, like I drank it. I drink it again.
I think here's what I'll say. I think it's what I expected it to be.
Not now.
It is what I expected it to be. Not mind blowing, but not amazing at all. But it's also I think I paid $28.
Yeah.
So it's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
There's obviously apple. There's obviously the caramel on that mid palate. It's a little bit of sweet almond. There's a little bit of underripe pear, in my opinion. But other than that,
Yeah.
I'm going to go out on
it's
a
just
limb.
sweet, and I'm like,
So
ugh.
take
But that's
one
not
more,
my-
one
that's
more
not my-
sip. Take one more sip and let it sit there for a minute. Just see, let kind of some of the stuff sit there.
easy for you to say he doesn't have any more.
When
I
your tongue's
didn't, though.
coated in
Yeah,
in
just let it sit there.
sweetness.
Just don't drink it. Just let it sit there.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. Conor McGregor has never had that.
If he has, he doesn't know what he's doing.
If he drank that, he'd be punching himself.
Ultimately, this is the thing: this is a bottle where if you like apple but you don't like whiskey and you want to get a little bit into whiskey, this would be fine. You can't drink a lot. It's not to drink a lot. It's
If you do, it's going to be big.
Yeah, that's right.
Big problem. Big
But
problem.
use it for mixers. Use it for
Yes.
anything that you want that green apple flavor.
Yep.
It's
But-
not a bad one.
But one final thing I'll say is there are so many good, great, amazing Irish whiskeys. This is just not, in my opinion, one of them. But it's also a flavored whiskey, so I never expected it to be.
Yeah.
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
Because I don't generally go for those. But it's also not as obnoxious and sugary as some flavored whiskeys. And so,
All right, grades.
grades.
Oh.
You're like, I don't want
I
to
mean,
grade.
I have to categorize it, right? I have to remember it's a flavored whiskey.
Yeah.
So I can't
You
pretend
also
like
have
it's
to remember
not.
it's $28.
It's $28. I'm going to give it a C minus.
I'm going to give it a C minus.
I'm going to give it a C minus.
Wow.
What? Because it's a flavored whiskey. I have to take that into consideration.
All right, sure.
Like,
I
I,
don't know.
can't
Have you ever
compare
had
it.
have you ever had an A flavored whiskey? I don't think I have.
A flavored whiskey?
No. Like a flavored whiskey that you would create with an A.
Oh.
I don't know that I have.
Yeah, I think you just gotta put on the whiskey train. And where do you rate it there?
Yeah, we're overall.
D minus
Okay, that's fine.
or an F. I don't know.
All right, yeah. No, be honest. Like,
Is
You,
in the whiskey
so
realm.
you can't. So you're telling me that we don't put this in a different category
No.
as a flavor whiskey?
No, I don't think.
Then it's
you
a
can.
big fat F.
okay, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's an F. I'm not.
I don't.
I'm a D plus.
I'm so conflicted because I want to like it because it's Irish, but I can't.
D plus for me. Like, it's not the worst thing I've ever had. Like, I would put that pecan crap at the worst thing I've had. Right?
Oh yeah, it's sugar. It's
But this, like, of something that's flavored, like, it's not that. And I'm not gonna drink any more of it right now.
It's
But
a D. You love it.
I know, a D
It's a D plus, almost a C
I think for
minus.
me it's a D minus. I hate that I said that, but we are gonna do some good Irish whiskeys on the channel.
Yeah.
This does not speak of your
I mean,
native.
This does not represent the homeland.
I do think it's funny that this is our first intro into Irish whiskeys on this channel,
I think
and
it's
this is
bad.
what the Irishman decided to.
That is
bring.
okay. Okay, listen.
I remember we
You
were like,
all
what
know.
should we make an episode about? Let's do proper 12 apple.
Which I'd never had before.
But hey, it's still whiskey.
Yep.
It still has uses in drinks and things like that. If you like apple, you want to try something, try it at a bar. Don't buy the bottle.
Not a sipper.
Don't buy the bottle.
But, you know, it's still whiskey. And so we review
Might
it
be-
and we
it
tell
might
you what
be
we
whiskey.
think. And it
Today,
was not
it's
great.
not that great.
But we know a lot of you that are watching aren't subscribed. So if you're still watching this, hit that subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. Commenting and liking helps the algorithm, gets YouTube all excited about this video. So
That's right.
help us out, do all the things, share it, come back, find out what else we talk about, because it's not all about bad
apples.
bad Irish
It's
whiskey.
a bad apple.
We love you. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.
See ya.